What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Schmeck88 channel. Today's video is going to be a combo video for the brand new, highly anticipated Travis Scott skin available in the item shop right now, along with a whole bunch of other really cool Travis Scott stuff. If you wanted to pick it up using code Schmeck, I would greatly appreciate it, but at the very least, make sure you have somebody's code in there. And without further ado, let's take a look at some combos for Travis Scott here. So before we get into it, to talk about the skin a little bit, he's obviously got the tan pants and he has darker skin and then some orange and some black. So I tried to balance my combos off those colors and I think I came up with some really good ones. It does have two edit styles, the regular Travis Scott and then the T3500 Travis Scott. I'm going to show you guys the combos on this one just so you can see what I'm talking about with adding, a little bit of orange to it to bring that out in his pants and then some black to bring out his Terminator face. But these combos are going to go ahead and work for either style. So without further ado, let's take a look at his back blings. First up, we've got the Altitude. Not my favorite, but it definitely works, and it kind of matches his vibe with like the technology face kind of whatever. Just try it out. Next up is a really good one for either style, the Arroyo pack from this season's Battle Pass. Next, we've got the Atmosphere. I think you can add gold to this skin, and it looks really good. Next up is the Cuddle Bow and the Frozen Shroud, and then again adding some gold we have the High Caliber. I would suggest if you guys are adding gold to this skin that you go ahead and add some gold to your pickaxe as well and bounce those off each other. Anyway, next up we've got the Subjugator. I think you can add red to it like I said, and then same with the Star Surge, and the other style might even work. Absolutely not, don't do that. Next we got the Spider Shield, really like that one. Next up is the Retribution. This is a really good one to bring out that orange on his pants. I like that one a lot. Next up is another one of my favorites out of this list. We have the Padlock with the orange fiery keyhole, bringing out the fire on his pants. Really like that one a lot. Next one, we've got the Mutiny, going with his pants really well. Got the Wolf Pack. It's in every video. You should just expect it at this point on this channel. Got the Cactus Jack. This is what he came with. This one's going to go amazing on a ton of skins. Next up, we've got the Widow's Pack. Not perfect. It's not my favorite on this list, but I think it's alright. You guys should give it a shot. Then we've got some Star Wars ones here. I think all three of these that I have here look really good. We've got the Top Notch. I wish the tan on it was a little darker to go with his brown pants, but the orange on the flashlight definitely brings out the orange in the pants a little bit and vice versa. Then we've got the Rear Guard. Again, wish the tan on there was a little bit darker. Same thing with the Mini Marauder, but it still looks good. I think the ones I'm complaining about them being a little too light tan are actually not bad because it adds some contrast. So I definitely like these, even though they're a little bit too light compared to what I would like. Anyway, next up we've got the Backboard. I'm not going to go through all those, honestly. Got the Armory Bag. And the Adventure Pack. I actually really like this one. And then I picked Shadow for this skin. So I think if you add purple to the pickaxe, if you pick this color for the back bling, I definitely think that's going to look amazing. We've got the Trophy Sack. Really like that one. Uplink. Again, I'm beating a dead horse here, but I wish the tan was a little darker. But again, I don't think the contrast is bad at all. Just a little me being nitpicky. Anyway, next up we've got the Cheesy and the Cobra, adding gold to it. And the Cobra actually has the red in his eyes, if you see it right there. That kind of brings out the orange on his pants a little bit. Got the Dead Card. This one, I think the color really goes well. I don't have any complaints about this shade of tan. Or this one. This one looks really good. This one, again, you know what I'm going to say. It's a little bit too light, but I think the Vintage looks really good. This one is perfect. I really like this one a lot, and it kind of matches the Travis Scott vibe. I don't remember which song it was, but he says like "Give me the loot" or something like that. And this bag, what's it called? Goldilocks. Definitely goes right with that vibe. More diehard Travis Scott fans will know what song that is. Anyway, same thing with the gold chain. Same kind of back bling. They're from the same set, I think, or they go with the same skins. Whatever. They both look good. Give them a shot. Next up, we've got the Buckled. Pretty solid. Like that one. Nice and simple. We got the Tana. I would probably put this one above the Wolfpack for this skin. There's not a lot of skins I do that for. but I definitely think this one's better than the Wolfpack on Travis Scott. And then another one of my favorites is going to be the Rift Rock. I think this one is really cool because it matches this outer space music kind of vibe. Um, I'm not too diehard of a Travis Scott fan, honestly, so I don't know all about it, but as far as I understand, this matches his vibe well, with him being in outer space. Next up, we've got the Diamond Jack pickaxe, which is what he is intended to go with. I don't think it's perfect with him, but it looks really good still. Got the Flawless. I would suggest you add some gold to your back bling. Ice Scepter. The fire on this one's going to look really good with his pants. Yeah, that's amazing. Got the Onslaught. The orange or red on the pickaxe actually looks really close to the color on his pants. I like that one a lot. Bunker Basher. Kind of matches his raggedy clothes vibe. Got the Cliffhanger. It's just a really nice, clean, simple pickaxe. I think that goes really well with him. Got Old Woody. This might be one of my favorites to use with him. Got the basic Basher, another Save the World pickaxe. Looks really good with him. The Web Breaker is up next. That little bit of red is going to bring out the orange a little bit, and vice versa. Looks really good. Got the Spectre. This shade of orange really looks good. That little bit in there. Got the Reaper. It's just a classic. Goes really well with him, I think. I'm not going to complain about the tan because the Reaper is just a classic. It goes with everything. Then we've got the Dread. This one is amazing with him. And that reminds me, I forgot the back bling. Yeah, that's a great one. This is the Dying Light. Give that one a try. Moving on to the gliders. I only picked a few here. No, I picked 10. Alright. The Assault Bomber. Really don't put this one in videos as much as I should, but this is a really good, underrated glider. I like this one a lot. It is kind of big, though. Not as big as this one, though, but it will match the colors beautifully. Same thing with the Cinder. Really like this one a lot. I should use it, but I'm one of the people that only uses the one-shot umbrella for whatever reason, but it is what it is. Next up is the Crossfire glider. I'm not sure when this was a thing or when it came out or how I have it or why, but it'll look really good with Travis Scott. Next up we have the Touchdown. The brown's obviously going to match really well. Got the Founders glider. Again, a little bit too light of a tan. Same thing with the Founders umbrella, but they're going to look good. I'm not going to complain too much. Try those out, see what you think. One-shot umbrella just goes with everything. It's like the Wolfpack of gliders. Palm Leaf. That might be too light of a tan again, just a little bit, but it is what it is. It'll still look good. And then we've got the X, the Season X Victory umbrella, obviously. So with all that being said and with all that being shown, there are a bunch of different possibilities. You can get bundles or you can get stuff individually. And I would greatly appreciate it if you wanted to use code SCHMECK for any of the super cool Travis Scott stuff that's in the shop. That would be awesome. I'd really appreciate that. But at the very least, make sure you have somebody's code in your item shop. It really does make a big difference, and we appreciate it a lot. Stay tuned later today for my video on this skin. This is going to be a really interesting one because there's just so much going on and so many colors. And I promise you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure you like this video, comment if you want to, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss the video for Astrojack or any of my other videos in the future. Subscribe to the socials linked below in the description, and I will catch you guys in the next one.